A certain convex polygon has no right angles. Its number of obtuse angles is 2026 times its number of acute angles. Find the greatest possible number of sides of the polygon. So we want to make it the most circle-like. So we want all of the angles to be as large as possible. Okay. So we want all of the obtuse angles to be approaching that approaches 180. And the acute angles to be approaching 90. Because it never says they have to be integers. So given that we have one 2026 obtuse angle and one AQ angle, we'd have pretty much a straight line and then one right angle. And then again, if we do, well, given that this is like 89.999 and not right angle. So this is really like this, or like, and then we want to go out for infinity again. For 2026. So our I think that's our limit, because like let's say, or I guess it's gonna look like a really big circle, so it's gonna look like this was slightly curved. And then we want like that. And then this was slightly curved. And then we want like that. We want this, but slightly curved. I think that's the largest we can have. I think the largest we could have is 4 times 2026. Plus 4, which is 8108 plus 4. right? This is 8108, because this is 2025 would be 8100, and then, oh, no, and then we make it 8108. But I think this is our upper bound, because it still seems that there can be other bounds to this, because we're assuming that this isn't k-vine on itself anywhere else. Let's see. Let's do 2026. Or 2027, I guess. So our options now are 2027. 2027 times 2, which is 4, 0, 5, 4. 2027 times 3, which is 6, 0, 8, 1, and 8108. So these are our 4 options. So the sum of the angles in this, 1 is 2027, is n, no, the sum of the angles is n minus 2. Oh no, I'm not, oh, let me redo that. 180 times n minus 2 over n. Right, because a square is, yeah, 360, a triangle, yeah. So we have 180 times 2027, 2025 over 2027. No, this is each individual angle. Actually, that might help. This is what our average needs to be. It needs to be 180 times 2025 over 2027. Is 2027 factorable? 3000 is, but 1000 isn't, so this is not factorable by 3. Um, it's prime, because 2027 is only factorable by 3, and 2000 is not factorable by 3, so, yeah. So now, what we're saying is we need 2027 times obtuse plus acute to be equal to 180 times 2025 over 2027. So for the sake of argument, let's say this is 180, so 2027 times 180 plus a q. So we have a q is equal to 180 times 2025 over 2027 minus 2027. See, this makes no sense. This just isn't even possible. Because then that would, because this is practically 1, and then so this would be negative. So I think, well, let's see, let's say we make 180 and then even if I make a right angle, and it's convex, so we have to fill with this. So that's just 4 sides, or that's just 2 times 2026 plus, it's just this. So I think I'm better off with going like, because this at least gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe let's try to maximize obtuse as much as possible. So 2027 times obtuse, which we're going to call x, is equal to 180 times 2026 over 2027 times y. Minus y. So x, oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. We need to get rid of the over 2027. There we go. So then x now is equal to 180 times 2026 over 2027 minus y over 2027. And this is 2025. Okay. So we need to make y 1. So then x is equal to practically, or y as small as possible, so it's practically 180. So then what we'd get is, there would be considerable curve. Actually, we can make these as small as we want. And then there'd be like this. And then there'd be considerable curve. Wait, would it curve back? No, it just curved like... Oh no, it would curve. Okay, there'd be curve like this. Then it'd go like this. Then there'd be curve. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't curve all so much and then it'd go like this. Okay, that could work with what we have right now. Or it could be like... Actually, yeah, I think it could be like that. No, that doesn't work. And that doesn't work. I think this is what we have to do. Like that. Oh, that isn't even convex. Shoot. Like that. We get 2. So this one. I'm guessing it's this one. Let me check. Okay, so it was this one. They said this because the max acute angle is equal to 3. If you have more than that, then it's, I guess that makes sense, because like let's put this here, this here, this here. Wait. These look like 4 acute angles. Let me check. I guess not. Because they were saying because an acute interior angle oh, these two are obtuse. What am I talking about? An acute wait, what the freak? Yeah. An acute interior angle would mean obtuse exterior angle. And they all must add to 180, or to 360. So if we have more than 3, so more than 91 times, I don't even know what they're talking about. Yeah, if you have 4 obtuse, then it adds to more than 360. So you can only have 3, so then apparently you could just maximize it that way and there were no other constraints. Yeah, cool. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.